This is Argentina. Football stars, barbecue, beautiful architecture, populism, and snobbish dudes annoying the rest of South America. In the late 19th century, Argentina was considered one of the tip-top nations in the world, in the same league as the United States. Today, Argentina has lagged far behind. What happened? Well, the story of Argentina kinda began with some Spanish dudes in the Americas. They came along to the River Plate region and named the place Silver, because the Spaniards thought they can find silver mines here. Pranked. The River Plate region eventually became an important trading hub for the Spanish Americas. Fast forward, during the Napoleonic Wars, the Brits beat up Spain and France at the Battle of Trafalgar. Feeling confident, the Brits invaded the River Plate region, because Britain has always wanted some of the sweet trading cash. To Britain's surprise, the local River Plate dudes managed to repulse the Brits with limited help from Spain. This gave the local River Plate dudes confident in doing their own things, sowing the seeds of independence. When France was busy occupying Spain, the Spanish colonies in South America rose up and fought for independence. The United Provinces of the Rio de la Plata, later known as Argentina, revolted during the May Revolution of 1810, which was swiftly followed by some beatings between Argentina and Spain. Long story short, Argentina successfully declared independence in 1816. Since its inception as an independent country, Argentina experienced constant chaos, including civil wars between federalists and Unitarians, beatings with Brazil in which Uruguay was born, being blocked by France and Britain, and Paraguay being bullied. So why the Argentinians could not coexist peacefully with each other and with its neighboring countries? Well, it is partly due to the geography of Argentina. Surrounding Buenos Aires is the Pampas, a juicy grazing land ready for the takings by the farmers' cowboys. Cowboys are not exactly the kind of people who like to be told what to do. Below the Pampas is Patagonia, a semi-arid place filled with Amerindian natives who unsurprisingly did not really like the Argentine European colonizations, and thus it is not exactly a peaceful place for Argentinian European cowboy expansion and settlement. Located right next to Argentina across the Andes is Chile, who has no strategic depth, so it has to become the Prussia of South America, whilst Brazil is a growing big bully in South America who speaks weird Spanish, with Uruguay being the unfortunate meat shield. As you can see, the geopolitical situation of Argentina is a perfect environment for chaos, a situation which can only be remedied by a united progressive strong government. This was achieved by the 1860s, thanks to the historical presidencies of Mitre, Sarmiento, and Avellaneda, plus the generation of the 80s. With order and progress as top priority, Argentina experienced an economic boom centered around livestock and agricultural exports, increased European immigrants to Argentina, and enormous British capital investments. It was also during this period that Argentina raced Chile to the southernmost tip of the continent, beating up the Amerindian natives in the process. Argentina also competed with its neighbors on naval muscles. Advancement in social development, literature, military might, abundance in human resources, and economic prosperity had placed Argentina as one of the global tip-top nations by the late 19th century, destined for continued greatness in the 20th century. However, this Argentinian manifest destiny did not materialize. Why? Well, the Argentinian economic boom was overly reliant on agricultural and meat exports, thereby lacking emphasis on economic diversification, particularly on industrialization. In addition, the Argentinian lands were sold off to a small circle of elites who controlled large chunks of lands, which did not foster competition nor innovation, partly contributing to the lack of middle class in Argentina. If that is not enough, the Great Depression hit Argentina tremendously. Nobody got the cash to buy its exports. In the midst of despair, Britain came up with various economic deals for Argentina, for better and for worse. British entrepreneurs subsequently controlled the Argentinian meat exports, of which the Argentinian tip-top elites did not really care as they were making so much money for their own pockets. Some historians consider Argentina as part of the British informal economic empire, alongside China and Thailand. Argentina remained neutral during both world wars, sort of. After World War II, the traditional European colonials' power were in decline, giving rise to the nationalism movements across the world in opposition to European colonization. In Argentina's context, it was translated into populism and anti-British economic dominance. This guy rose up, nationalized lots of economic activities, a protectionist economic policy which deterred foreign investors. Whilst the rest of the world was enjoying post-war golden age economic boom, Argentina stagnated. Although Perón was subsequently ousted, the economic populism ideology in Argentina persisted. Basically, whoever pleases the mass the best will have the right to rule, no matter how stupid the policies are. Some of the questionable people-pleasing policies include printing more money to afford social welfare, borrowing more money, spending more than what the country can afford, bipolar inconsistent economic policies, and distracting the people from the economic woes by invading/reclaiming these islands. Unsurprisingly, these questionable policies brought the Argentinian economy down, causing rampant inflation, political instability, public uprising, corruption, and poverty. Argentina has been trapped in an endless cycle of populists being elected, drastic changes to economic policies, short-term economic growth, people-pleasing policies enacted by the populist government so to maintain votes, long-term economic disasters, being voted out by popular demand, and being replaced by another populist administration. So why did the questionable people-pleasing populism policies persist in Argentina? Well, it might be attributed to the historically lack of sizable urban middle class due to an agricultural export-dominated society and economy, exacerbated by limited industrialization during Argentina's formative years. Under such circumstances, it is more pragmatic for the majority Argentinians to proclaim loyalty to their own aristocratic tip-top elite bosses who pay their salaries, rather than vague idealistic values. Despite these setbacks, Argentina remains one of the most popular nations in the world, producing tip-top talents in sports, cinema, culinary, and many more, a testament to Argentina's enormous potential to be great again. With this chainsaw economist dude as the Argentinian president, will things get better for Argentina? Some say the short-term pain is worth the long-term gain, but skeptics reckon this dude is nothing more than another iteration of populism, so only time will tell. Whilst waiting to see Argentina's fate, why not pay Argentina a visit? Argentina offers a wide range of experiences, including warm lush rainforests, cold mountains, handsome masculine cowboys and flamboyant tangos, Amerindian native stuff, Welsh villagers, German beer festivals, cosmopolitan city life, and remote Antarctic babies. When you visit Argentina, make sure you say Argentinian wine is definitely better than Chile's, Argentinian barbecue is definitely better than Uruguay's, Argentina is definitely better than Brazil in football, and these are definitely called the Malvinas Islands. When you visit any other South American countries, just say you have made the best deal in the world by buying what the Argentinian Buenos Aires dude is worth, and selling him for what he thinks he is worth. This way you will have no problems making South American friends. Thanks for watching.